Hello there, folks. If you're watching this video, you're trying to learn how to win the listing. I'm out surfing over here in Melbourne Beach, but I don't want to stop you from learning some things you need to know. So check it out. You've got the call, you've got a listing appointment coming up, and you're wondering how to prepare. Or maybe you know how to prepare. Let me tell you, I've been doing this for 10 years and I still don't prepare properly. So this is what I like to do, and this is what I suggest that you should do as well. There's 5 steps here to this process. I think the first step you need to do is go find the comps, go find the comparables, get on the MLS, search in the neighborhood where the home is for sale. Okay, find yourself 3 or 4 houses that have sold within the last few months, 3 or 4 houses that are actively for sale, 3 or 4 houses that are pending to close. And I think it's important for you to email yourself as well as email the seller this ahead of time. That way they have the option to start looking on their own. It's also going to help to establish some, a little bit of credibility. It lets them see other houses similar to them, and they can start coming up with their own realistic expectations on what their house is worth. Because we all know your house is far better than your neighbors. Believe me, I will agree with you every time. The second part, dot loop. I think you need to create a loop or whatever electronic filing system you use. Put your listing paperwork in there. Fill the paperwork out, your listing agreement, your seller disclosures, your condo disclosures. Email that stuff ahead of time to the seller. All right. Let them have a chance to see and review the paperwork before you try to get them to sign it on the spot. Okay, I don't like the idea of rushing paperwork onto people, and they don't like it either. Send it to them ahead of time. Trust me, they're probably not going to read it or review it, but they're going to feel a little bit more comfortable if you're the type of guy or gal who's going to send it to them and give them a chance to see it. Third thing, your listing presentation, have it ready on your computer. Email it to the seller ahead of time. Are you seeing the trend? Here's what I suggest, folks. Emailing all this stuff to the seller ahead of time. Do it in a drip-like campaign, one day, another day. All right? Show the seller that you're prepared to start working before they even hire you. And by doing these items and sending it to them ahead of time, it shows your professionalism. Okay. Number 4, this is something I actually don't do, but I'm going to start doing. Have your references, have a resume on hand. Who does that? The market sucks right now. The competition amongst agents is at an all-time high. I want you to stand out. Get a references together. Get folks that have sold their homes. Ask them to say some nice things. Get your PE teacher, your gym coach, your mother, your father. Have them say something nice about you, and put it on a neat little graphic. Have a resume. Hey, I've sold this many houses. Before I was a realtor, I did this, and this. It's gonna make you stand out. Again, email it to the seller. And then the 5th thing, execute the agreement. You want to send them the dot loop files or the electronic signature files before you leave. Once you guys agree on what a sales price is, just tell them that you're going to email it to them. They can sleep on it. There's no rush, no hurry. The worst thing I feel like you can do is push somebody into doing something they want to do. Instead, give them the information, make them feel comfortable, let them make the decision on their own. All right, well, I'm about to go hit some waves.